Hello lovely and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am so glad that you have dropped in to join me for today's video. How to stop overthinking. Now I am sharing this with you because I used to be the biggest overthinker ever. I remember 9 years ago when I was working in corporate Sydney and my thoughts were a million miles an hour. Now literally I would go from one scenario to another, thinking about this, thinking about that, thinking about all the things I had to do, then worrying about past scenarios, about so many things that I'd said and what did they think of me and were they judging me and why didn't my friend message me back and did I go to the gym and I needed to buy that and I needed to go there and that holiday needed. Oh my gosh, it was freaking exhausting. I was just so tired and I didn't even know that I was an overthinker until I started to dig into it and I really started to work on my own personal growth. And in the past 4 years, when I've been coaching so many women and men all over the world, it's an epidemic, okay? Every person I'm speaking with has those thoughts that are getting carried away, and it's like a tumbleweed, and it starts at the top of the hill, and as it goes it picks up another thought and another thought and another thought, and you can just flip between so many different thoughts, and that's not even taking into consideration your inner voice, your inner mean girl, whoever, inner mean boy, whoever you want to call it, that voice inside your head that is telling you you shouldn't have done that, and why did you do that, and you've not done this yet, and you're not good enough, and you can't do it, and you're a failure. That voice is in addition to all the thoughts that you've already got, okay? So, if you're watching this video, don't worry, I've got you. I'm gonna share some top tips which have 100% changed my life and changed my clients' lives as well, and continue to do so every day. I still get messages from clients that I coached years ago saying, Charlotte, thank you so much for those tips, like I'm still practicing and using them today. So the biggest thing is for you to be aware that it is happening, that this is what is happening. You're overthinking. You're playing out all these different scenarios in your head. And this is the thing to think about. These scenarios, either in the past or in the future. So they've either been and gone, or they're not even here yet, and you've already attached a story, or you've been overthinking about something that's coming. And the really powerful realization that I came to is my overthinking and are my thoughts going to change that situation? Ask yourself that question now. Are the thoughts and the overthinking going to change the outcome or going to change the past, whatever has been? No, of course not. No amount of thinking is going to change the outcome of a situation. Taking some action, sure, that might change it, but your thoughts won't. And to become aware that that is what it is. It is a thought, but that thought can take you away from the present moment. Now, in addition to that, you've got your thoughts, you've got other thoughts that are coming, and then you've got this inner voice which is beating you up, smacking you down, telling you you're not good enough, telling you you can't do it. And I know, because that was mine too. And when I hit rock bottom, my biggest awareness, if you don't know my story, then please go check it out over on my website, which is www.charlottebezek.com, but I struggled with bulimia for 13 years, okay? 13 years. I was in my head with all these thoughts that I wasn't good enough, that I couldn't do it. And when I went on my journey to recovery, that voice, oh my gosh, she had a party. She was like, no, you can't do it. And I remember about 8 months into my recovery journey, I had a relapse, okay? And I remember in my relapse, just being sat there and just this voice was so loud, and I realized in that moment that that voice wasn't true. All the stories that she'd fed me for so many years were not true. That in itself changed my life. That powerful realization that all those thoughts that we believe and that she tells us or he tells us, are they actually true? Are they 100% true? Now, I uncover this a lot with my Shine Self-Mastery clients and really go into where they've come from so you can move past it. But just to become aware, is that even true? Are the stories that the inner mean girl, inner mean boy, or voice or ego is telling you, is it true? So you've got the overthinking where all your thoughts are going, and then you've got this voice that's beating you up inside your head, okay? And life is not meant to be like that. Can we just be super clear on that? You may have been conditioned and it's been a habit for a really long time, but it is not meant to be that hard. And when I started doing this work, I was like, oh my gosh, my life can be so much easier. My life can be so much more peaceful. I can be so much happier. I can have so much more energy. I can be so much more confident because I didn't have that voice and all these thoughts taking me away from the present moment. Past, future, those two things cannot be changed. You in the present moment, that's the only thing that matters. And just bringing your thoughts into awareness and be, I'm taking myself away. I'm focusing on something that's been in the past, or I'm focusing on the future which can't be changed. If you can admit that powerfully, that the thought is not true and that it can't be changed if the thoughts you're thinking to alter the external situation that you're worried or overthinking about, boom, light bulb moment right there, okay? So my biggest tip for you today, if you follow those questioning and just become aware now that this is happening, is to breathe, okay? We don't even do this. Like, our body just does it naturally. We don't even have to control it. It's a really amazing beast like that. The human body can just breathe for you. But when was the last time you actually took some conscious breaths in the present moment? When was the last time you were just in this moment, right here and now? When you weren't thinking, and the thoughts might come in, but just bring awareness to them and go back to your breath. Your breath is the biggest tool to get you into the present moment, and acknowledgement that it is just a thought. That is all it is. It's just a thought. There's no truth behind it. It's the stories that we attach. And when you're overthinking, it's the made up set of scenarios about a future-based event or a past event that can't be changed. Okay? So breathe. Focus on your breath. Do 3 mindful breaths. And ground into the present moment. And just see how that feels for you. See how it feels to just be here now. Present moment. Thought might comes in, acknowledge it's there. Present moment. I'm right here in this moment. And life is so much easier when you live from that place. Trust me, I know, because I spent 25 years living in the future or in the past and things that can't be changed. And when you can really focus your energy on being in the present moment and recognizing the overthinking, it will change your life forever. So if you haven't already, I have 7 spiritual keys to stop overthinking over on my website. So head on over there, www.charlottebezek.com. It's in the gifts for you, 7 spiritual steps to stop overthinking. So enjoy that. Really immerse yourself in how can I change this now? Change the habits of a lifetime and be here now. I want that for you. I 100% want you to be in the present moment, to live life, to be happier, to be peaceful, to be more energized, to be confident. You can have that. You. It's yours for the taking. Don't forget it. Okay, so sending you lots of love. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe on this video, and I'll be back soon for more live videos. Bye for now.